Now, right now, I don't know if you can see it, you can feel it. This is the one thing you really need to continue with him. His chest now is finally really soft.
Mhm.
You know, do you see it? How I can rotate? So more so than tummy time.
Good job.
See how I've got his head?
So he can bend through his sides,
So he can,
his
but
obliques and
not only that, but he's bending through his whole upper back. You see that? And see how bouncy he is?
So how are you doing it? You're just pressing down on the rib cage and lifting it on his head?
I'm not pressing down like to the table.
Yeah, but like
I'm
tilting
this way.
down,
I'm
yeah.
elongating the ribs and him getting up. I'm using my knee just to support him here, so he's not, you know, but even that, he doesn't really need it. And with that too, you can go for a ride and bring him right over to a rollover. But right now, I would just work on just the softness of the chest. So what I have now is I have my hand underneath his head, right? So I don't want to move my hands because he's comfortable. I have my hand around the head this way, so the ear is exposed.
Okay.
You don't want to cup the ear and do it because,
suction.
well, that you either get that suction or if you're on the cartilage and stuff, it can get a little tender. So he's totally content. So all I'm doing is lightly going into the rib cage, but I'm not going down into the table. It's almost like I'm shooting for his knee.
Slide.
So
Kind of like sliding more than pushing.
it's a total slide, and then notice I'm totally supported on myself with my elbows on my knees. So when I'm lifting his head up here, so I'm going for a ride. See, I'm not cupping his head in any way. So as he goes to either look at me or look at you. So I can either do it this way, sort of like as he's doing sit-ups, but what he's learning from this is how to lift the head up through the center of the back versus through the top of the head or through the neck. And it lightens the head. That's one thing that really noticed too right now is that he's lighter. So let's see if I can give him a little bit of enticement. I don't want him per se rolling over on the beads. So if you want to just probably up a little bit more, yeah. So see, I can just ride his head and then start to bring him to a roll. Just like this. And then I can get in underneath here, bring him on his elbow, and he can come up to a sit this way. He can come back down, and again, I'm right back in the same position. So it's just a light ride of going with this system. So in this position, if you wanted to do it again, what? You gonna get me? You gonna get me? Are you? You think? Oh, I know. Right when they're so soft and then they usually yank your cheek off. Yeah, just like that.
I feel like he's gonna stretch my skin out. I'm like, I don't want you to make my cheeks saggy before their time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I'm just going in there, just the same thing, keeping as I lift the head at the same time. It's almost like a pull, but I'm not sticking my nails in them. It's just, oh, we're going to do it two-handed? Thank you. Yeah. That's okay. Miss Michelle could use a facelift anyway. I can say it was a worst case injury. I do. I know. Actually, what Miss Diane says when baby yanks my hair, she'd be like, get her. Go get her. Now something like this too, since he likes it, you can just sit here like that so you can have a bling on you. Yep.
So was he as soft on the other side or not?
Yeah, he is. But here you can get in. What's nice about this one, see now how I'm getting into the upper ribs? What? Too much, Michelle? You okay? You got it? See, people don't realize that the rib cage is separate from the shoulder cavity in the construction. And yes, some people might go, yeah, duh. But what happens is that the chest cavity should float separately from the shoulders. So one of the things that just really happened with his surgery and everything is just that all that became one unit because he wasn't allowed to use his arms after surgery. You know, among other things. We can't just blame it just on that one. That's it. And see there, he initiated it, so I just went with it. So again. But see also how he's learning how to work in a really rounded area, just like I'm doing. What? Oh, you're going to kick me now? You got feet. Oh, you got feet. Yes, you are strong. You are. Mm-hmm. I know. But notice everything I'm doing with him is on an angle. I don't just have his head lying down. Now, as you do this and as he does it, yes, see? And then you can just go. See, he's still in the activity, just bring him up. And then just bring him down again. And again, it's just one way of doing it. I know. But he's learning how the eyes are very important into the movement, as well as other things. But it's not important to hold the head in position. Just like I can work with my head in different positions, he should be able to do it too. And see now, look at how nice that little twist is in there. And this is one of the few moves you can do, and this is what's nice about being with your own baby, that allows those little twists to happen, as long as they don't take your eyes out. Please don't take my eyes out. Of all the body parts, that is not an easy one to fix or replace. No. Mm-hmm. And see, the whole time I'm just there and with all the floaters and sliding all of that as his head rotates. And it's really good that he explores my face, because then, or your face, because then hopefully he'll realize that he's got one too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Are you gonna do that?
He's going after my eyelashes. He's literally trying to put his thumb through my
Pluck
eyes.
them out?
Yeah, he's trying to somehow. That's not the first pincer grips that I need, is you trying to take out my eyelashes. No, 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 no.
I hate it with him too, because since he doesn't do stuff that much, I don't ever want to say no to him, so I'm like, oh.
Well, I'm doing the same thing. It's the first time he's doing it. He's not hearing it from me. I'm just closing my eyes. Mm-hmm. What was that? See now how much freer the head is, though, as he's looking to and fro? There you go, see? Let's do better. There we go. Whee! Nice. And see,
Like a cylinder.
right, he's more neutral now. Which I'm just, sorry, I didn't want you to roll on the bleeds, but that was just, that's that neutral. So he's really,
Whoa.
you don't hold the legs stiff. Okay? See how the babies, it's like driving a car. They've got a pelvis. It's just like, oh, that was great. There you go. Nice
Yeah.
reaching over. And he's having a little trouble. Just come right here. He can't decide up or down. But at least he's... So when you're doing something like this, the eyes always help. Right? But it's like driving a car. So I'm not keeping the knees in. I'm like this. Up and over and book. See? I know. Well, I'm trying to show Mommy since it's just the end of the... Oh, is that a funny laugh? Okay. Wee. 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 notice how I bring the knees over down to the ground. Whee! And whee, whee, roll, roll. Oh, you want to push? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Peekaboo.
Oh, give mommy.
Peekaboo. I see you. Peekaboo. Ah, there you are.
That's another good one too. Grab the bead, see if he'll stay there.
Pick it up.
So see, with that, he's freeing his head up, and that will transfer over into walking. So when he's walking, where he can move his head around instead of keeping the head stiff while he's pushing off like that. See how much more to do too. Oh, you want more? There's another way of pushing off too is I like off my chest, like. Boy, you're so far away. Oh, you're so far away. Oh, I didn't do it yet. Whee!
You're gonna fall off the table.
There you go. Does that work? I'm gonna miss you, buddy. There you go, Start. No, you can't. Now again, you can't get up when he's got his back arched. Yeah, now you saw the bling. See, the eyes will do it. And this is typical. Last 5 minutes at the end of the week is more, you know what I mean, of where we're at and where to work with it.